Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Invasions Week 12 Day 2. So today is almost Halloween, but as far as today, we are doing all of the faction related things. We are going to be maxing out not only the last kingdom that we've been needing to do, but we're also going to be maxing out the Sea of Sorrows, assuming we don't lose a battle. Though there's a pretty good chance we'll be losing a battle because we're doing nerfed Dragon's Eye against the 3 hardest battles in the delve, but oh well, we'll see what happens. But anyways, it is the faction event, so let's go get the shard part and go get the kingdom upgrade first. So basically what we need for this, I believe, is, let's see if troop menu takes 10 years to open. There we go. But what we need to go do right now is get the crypt maxed out. It's the only, or the, what's it called? Sword's Edge is the only kingdom we currently have that can be a higher star that we don't currently have at a higher star. And all we have to do that is get 20 more nightshades, or use an orb on him, but obviously 20 more nightshades is the cheaper way to do it. So let's just try getting a nightshade here, or 20 of them specifically. Oh, mythic treasure. 5 of them, there we go. Well, we're making progress. We keep getting Lady Mirandas though. I feel like I almost have more Lady Mirandas than the epic from this faction. And 4 more nightshades, very nice. It knows we need them. We're just getting all of them. Well, there's 9 of them, we need 11 more now. So ideally, from the rest of the faction event from today, we'd be able to go get the last of that. Of course, they rescored how the scoring system for this works. I went over that earlier this morning with the video and everything. But long story short is do not camp level 20 anymore. If you're going to camp a level, camp something like 50 if you're like really early game, 100, 150, 200. Basically, the highest you can go that's still realistically doable is the one you want to camp. So whatever that is for you. I think quite a few people are doing 200 camping. But really whatever you want to do to make leaderboard. But you only need to go up to 90, approximately 90 or 100 depending on what formats of rooms you do in order to get max points. So it's even easier than before, where it used to require like what, room 11 or so, I believe. But anyways, let's double check the rooms that we currently have here and keep moving forward. Looks like we're going down here. Still using the double Megavore Weaver team. I'm using this for literally everything other than C because it's impossible to use in C. This is what I was using a while back, some even during the time when I was really good, but then I eventually switched over to I for everything. But now we switch back because I isn't as good these days. It's still really nice, but Megavore gets to do that. So that's why we're using Megavore, and he gets to do that. And that's the entire reason why we're using Megavore, is what just happened. What do we need here? How much is your damage? 48, that is not enough. So we'll just keep exploding. The only slight annoying part about this in-between area is we're in the area where our Megavore is enough to kill, but our Weaver is not enough to clean up. So it puts us in a really weird situation where we can't do either of them properly. I think it's around level 50 to about 100 when that actually occurs. Depending on what level. I think some of them can actually get it by like 80. But there's like that little bit of the sweet spot right in between where it's ridiculously annoying. Well, not really annoying, it's just there's no way. The amount of Weaver damage is too low relative to your amount of Megavore damage. And then the Megavore damage is too high, and that it just one-shots everything. It's just a weird in-between area. I think Hall of Guardians actually works a little bit better for that, because they actually have spell reduction, which normally would be a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing, because it reduces down your damage enough that you can actually synergize a Megavore into a Weaver. But anyways, that's not too relevant. So how have you guys been doing? Hello Danny, hello Chris, hello James, hello Mr. Jesse, hello Captain, hello Bruno, hello Motown, hello Gustavo, hello Avalone, and hello James. What would you suggest to replace Megavore? Both of the Megavores, or just a Megavore? You'd have to build a completely different team if you're going to bother replacing both. But, yeah, just Dragon's Eye team. We went over a lot of teams earlier. You can also just run Mang, if you want to just run Titan Mang, and just use that combination with barrier spam or something. Their restrictions are red and purple. Rock Troll into Dragon's Eye is probably your best bet if you need something really cheap. We're in kill range, so let's go for that. And then we might as well just go for another Weaver, because that should be enough to kill. Find out when it happens. What do we take there? Take the green, a little poke, a little overkill, and then just explode it. Hello, Philip. And hello, Death Shade. Welcome, welcome. Level 3 chests. I need those chest upgrades. We need to get those really, really big rewards. I mainly just need shards. I don't really need a single other thing other than the shards. But we still need a lot of shards. So let's go take this treasure room. There's one of the new treasure rooms too. It ends up, I believe, giving them all money bags, which is weird. Because that's an absurd amount of gold. That basically means they have 400% extra gold. But there's not really anything that currently uses that. Though if there ever was, like a Bonnie Rose or something, it's going to be insanely annoying if this thing money bags into a troop that actually uses gold. Currently none of them do, though. I don't believe they do. Alright, we'll do that. Take another hit. And dead. But yeah, now if we go check every single one of the troops, I believe they all have a 100% gold bonus. Which is an absurd amount of gold. Let's see. It doesn't matter which one of these two we do or what order. Let me go double check it. It should show it on this little thing. I forget if it was merchant or money bags. Pretty sure it was money bags. Wait, does it not even show? Hold up. It doesn't even show it under traits. I could have sworn that that gives money bags, unless it has two different effects it could give. I'll go double check it after the battle. Gonna move that down, get another mountain crusher. Hey, no problem, Motown. You've heard you in one of your videos tell us how to get Mank, but one more time. How do you get it? It's, I believe, 21 brown and red mastery. If you actually go into Mang underneath your hero menu, if you go click on unowned and then search Mang, or click show all and click just type in Mang, it'll bring up Mang, and then if you click on it, the image of Mang tells you what the requirement is. I don't believe it does since I already own it, but if you don't currently own it, I'm pretty sure it tells you what the requirement is if you go under there. Alright, nothing's in kill range. Let's take a brown over. They have changed the requirement of it. I know it's different than what it used to be, which is why I don't recall it off the top of my head. Get rid of his summoner. Get another explosion. It's actually easier to get now than it was before. We're still in that weird location where Megavore can't really help us much, and Weaver is not in kill range. Let's do that. And dead. Yeah, let me see if it actually shows it when we already own it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but... troops. Weapons. You would then click on owned, assuming you didn't already own it. But since we already own it. Mang. And no, it does not if you already own it. But normally, I believe on this page or this page, when you're looking at Mang, it'll show over to the left, like 21 brown red mastery or something there. And whatever it says there is what you need to unlock the weapon. And whenever it says mastery, it means the one specifically from leveling up your hero, which is this number right here, the one that specifically says hero. Need 21 of reds and 21 of brown, and then it will give it to you. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't even claim all these yet. Let me go do that. We got an orb sitting here. We are on a really dry, no blue streak, so hopefully this is a blue. Purple, I'll take it. We've actually got several purples in a row now. Still no blues. So we'll go take the 1.15, keep going in multiplier order. Oh, is it 23? Yeah, 23 brown red. There you go. That's what you need for Mang. Alright, none of these have spell reduction. It is in range though, so we'll go kill the higher one. Get a nice explosion. Actually, take the blue first. We'll use that on first slot since we'll need something to clean it up as well. That's all the mana we need, and he's dead. That's also the explosion. Can I go in depth on all the games you like? Well, I have done guides for a few other games. It's just there's not too many that I know the meta for. There's really only 2 games I still know the meta for overall, and that's this game and Old School RuneScape, surprisingly, even though I don't currently play it much anymore. My main account ended up getting hacked, which is why I don't do it anymore. I still have a secondary account, but there's not much I can do video content-wise on the secondary account, which is why I haven't really been doing much with it. But, I don't know, whenever I do get into games, I do tend to get pretty in-depth into them. So we'll see what we'll do in the future. I'm almost thinking about getting into the new Smash. I don't know if I will competitively, but just for fun and just doing videos on it and stuff like that. I believe most of them will like automatically get demonetized because of how Nintendo is, but I don't know, it'd still be fun. Okay, what do we need? We'll go and we'll take that over. He has that annoying convert. Wait. Oh, duh. This is Crypt. I was like, wait, how does he have that? It's because it's the Crypt faction. I don't know why I thought this was a different faction. We'll take the blues, grab a instant kill apparently. That's good enough. Go kill out first lot. And, oh, you know what? I should have went for the second Megavore. I hate when I do that. Like when you have two of the exact same color or similar color, and then you use the one in front of it and then forget, oh, the other guy's like 1 mana short. Oh well, didn't make any difference there at least. Not as many shards as I would have wanted. I really hate, it's kind of surprising, but I hate like the gold, souls, and glory drop, even though this is sometimes pretty decent. They take away so much from the shards, which I guess I shouldn't say that, because I'll have the inverse problem. Once I actually finally get the last of these shards, I won't really be needing shards much more. So actually I kind of would want to get other drops in, because shards are pretty useless once you've used them all. The only thing you're really going to be getting is mainly treasure, after you've already gotten all the troops from everywhere. Speaking of that, why are we just getting treasure? Give me the troops. We need the rare. This is not the rare. It is also not the rare. This is going to keep giving us stuff we don't need. We only need 11 more copies, though there's a chance we might not get it today. I kind of assumed we would, but I don't know. We'll see where we are after all of our battles, up to the final stage thing there. But anyways, let's check these rooms. 1.25. Why am I checking that? The only one I need to really check is this one, and it seems to be good. See if that's a 1.3. Nope. That one goes beforehand, and there we go. Okay, so we'll take this, go down. Actually, we go all the way into the gold room, because every single one there's a multiplier room, or a highest multiplier. Instant kill that. Instant kill that. And that is why we use Megavore. Actually, has Megavore even been in the Soulforge yet since he's been released? I don't recall him ever being there yet. He should be there in the next month or less. It's definitely worth crafting if you have the diamonds at the time, especially with how they reworked delves. Also, you can use him in... Actually, you know what? Never mind. I was going to say he's going to be good in Tower of Doom, but he's actually not going to be good in Tower of Doom. I didn't really think about that until now, but Tower of Doom, oddly enough, unlike delves, has immune to instant kill. The towers themselves, or Tower of Dooms, the Dooms, whatever they're called, the little things that look like portals that are called Dooms or something, but the Dooms within the Tower of Doom have immune to instant kill, so you can't actually use Megavore on them. You could, but you'd have to kill them out before you can hit everything else on the team. And since I believe the Dooms are in last slot, that wouldn't really be useful. Maybe if the Doom was in first slot, but I'm almost guarantee every single Doom is in last slot. That or it's a random location on the team. We'll see what happens when next week comes. Wait, it's my troops that obtain money bags, not the AI? Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that. Oh, that's a lot of gold bonus then. It might even just be more efficient to go for that room first every single time you see it then, at least from a resource perspective. Oh, I thought it did it to the enemy, not to us. Oh, that's really cool. That'd explain why I wasn't there. I'll need to keep an eye on that the next time we get the money bag thing. Dude, that's 400% extra gold. That doesn't actually affect room gold, I don't believe, but it affects the in-battle gold thingy. Wait, if that's the case, let me look back into stream, because then I'd be able to see us have an absurd gold value after that battle. So if we go into this battle right here, we should have a really big gold. No, it doesn't affect us. It still shows 100. But yeah, it didn't affect us. Though it also didn't affect the AI, so I don't know what it did. Because we still had 100 base gold after the battle. It's like that number right there was still 100. And if we got money bags on everything, it should have moved up to 500. And the AI definitely didn't have it because it didn't show it underneath the perks. Okay, what do we take here? I need a brown, but there's no brown, so we'll take that. Skull is equally as useless, but oh well. At least we get the board clear. And should be good from there. Throw it down again. Weaver is not in range. And we're still not at the point where we can use Megavore for it either. Oh, you know what? I was wondering why our stats are so much higher. That's why. We're in Crypt, and we actually have higher Crypt value. I keep forgetting that it affects every battle, not just the higher level battles. That's kind of obvious, but still. Oh, okay. But that makes things a lot easier. Yeah, that's funny. I completely forgot that. Because I was wondering why these are like above average, those values there. But it's like, oh yeah, we kind of upgraded them. We're at level 167 or something right now. It's not really that relevant to do it just for that purpose, but it helps. Of course, the main reason we have it is to try to do pure faction. After tomorrow, or I mean after today, assuming we win all of our battles on this faction. Not this one, but the what's it called? Now I forgot what it's called. The Sea of Sorrows. Once we complete our Sea of Sorrows, we can just start throwing down Crypt attempts. I'm probably just going to keep repicking until we find a really easy middle battle on it, though. And that will be our attempts. Because there's really no point in trying it if it's not a really easy middle battle. So, what do we do here? And the only problem with that, though, now is there's more options on the middle. And most of them are annoying now. That wouldn't be as easy. Oh, why am I trying to kill the Valraven? Well, I guess it's fine. He's still in kill range. It's not going to make any difference. Double kill that. And he dies to anything. Problem is, we don't have anything. Actually, we have Weaver. That'll work. Which mythic would you craft next? You have Weaver, Anu, Infernus, Megavore, Ferris Ra, Wardbreaker, Ubistet, and Undyne. Trying to think of what you don't have. How close are you to Whitehelm 10 stars? Or Stormheim 10 star? Because you could consider getting Guard's Avatar or Storm Shield. Both of which you almost never use as a troop. But Guard's Avatar would give you 1 additional armor, plus higher tribute stuff for Whitehelm, which is the best tribute kingdom. And Storm Shield would give you plus 1 HP, which is a better stat, but the kingdom stars doesn't go as high. They seem to have most of the core, unless you want to try getting like Elamagrim or something for a purple Guild War day. Actually, you know what? Maybe you do get Elamagrim. Because if you're looking just for something for pure strength, you're going to need Elamagrim for purple Tower of Doom and purple Guild War day. And that's match. Nice instant kill, and Megavore just cleans it up. I don't really consider Scorpius or Reali to be that good. I have tried it before and tried to like it. It's just there's too many things with immune to poison to really bother with it much. What was all your what was your all-seeing eye team for level 500? Do you mean pure faction or just my normal 500 team? My normal 500 team was, well, I did it back when I was still amazing, but nowadays you'd want to go with pretty much the same premise, except just run Yasmin or Salvini more on your team to make sure you have Entangle for the first slot, and then to slowly chip it down with a Apothecary combo into Dragon's Eye, and just keep spamming Dragon's Eye into Apothecary until they're useless. But if you're talking about pure faction, in All-Seeing Eye, I just run the exact same thing as the final battle. It's the only faction in the game where the pure faction team is actually the best team, oddly enough. Every other faction, there's some kind of better combination of using multiple of the same. But for that specific faction, they have such good synergy together that you just use one of each. And it really just comes down to pure luck if you're going to try running pure faction there. You have to get a lot of attack steals, and then just get really, really lucky skull alignment multiple times in a row. And that's going to be the only way to really win it. And normally they outdamage you. There's almost no way to not get outdamaged unless you had a very high treasure hoard. Okay, go get all that exploded. But anywhere where you can use Apothecary in Delves, you should be using Apothecary. Assuming you're using Mountain Crusher or Eye. It's just really good synergy with it. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, never mind. That's fine. I thought that wasn't enough damage. But it is. Okay. Do this other room. And I believe we'll be able to get this done for free. And not just for free, but for free and still having battles left over. If we get another Valraven, we definitely do. Makes it even easier than what it was before. Okay, what do we hit here? Let's get rid of his summoner. One less thing to deal with. Why did I think I already had Weaver? Well, now we do. Or not. Now we do. Cascades for the win. And we'll tap him with anything, and there we go. Do you think Gorgotha is worth getting? Yeah, I don't see why not. If you can get it within like 50 to 100 event keys, he's worth having around. He's the best tank in the entire game. There isn't a single tank better than him. At least in most situations. Sometimes Titan can actually be a better tank. But more often than not, Gorgotha is the best tank in the game. At least against things like Skull Spam and stuff like that for sure. Even though he doesn't have the highest percent Skull mitigation, his ability combined with the traits he has is pretty decent. Okay, a bunch of shards, a bunch of glory, a bunch of gold, I'll take it. And we have everything we need. Gotta go do 2 more delves, and that should be the last of our points. Let's go use whatever shards we have laying around. We need, I believe, 11 more. Of the ultra rare. I mean, of the... Oh, stop giving me Lady Mirana! Of the rare, I mean. And apparently it just does not want to give it to us. But there's one, now we need 10 more. But 10 more it is. And yeah, never mind. We're not going to reach it today. As we get really lucky with the other 10. I believe we're 10 away. Let's double check. Go to Crypt. And that is not Crypt. Yep, exactly 10. Which we have to do in like 2 or 3 battles. Let's see, what's the multiplier? No, bullets! Go away. Hate that so much. At least it's a 1.5 there, but there's a chance he'll move us. Okay. Weird rooms. There's a lot of 1.2s. There's an absurd amount of... Whoa, that's a new one. What is that? Tome Guardians. Interesting. Does that actually count as a gold room? No. Oh, that does have a little bit above average gold, though. For a rare battle. Or, I mean, from a common battle. The tier 1 room battle. Mountain Crusher, Divinia, Dragon Soul, Worldbreaker seems half-decent team. Oh yeah, that definitely would be. Mountain Crusher, Dragon Soul, Worldbreaker is a really good combination. The best thing to put with that synergy-wise is a Ferris Raw, though. Ferris Raw plus Worldbreaker covers every color, and you get soul farming in simultaneously. Yeah, Mountain Crusher Dragon Soul with any 2 dragons is pretty solid. Or really any 2 troops, doesn't even have to be dragons. Is Spirit Fury helpful? Spirit Fury, I actually forget what that is. Why does it sound familiar? Spirit Fury. You mean this ability? It's good for early game soul farming, and also because a lot of things in early game have more HP than you, which will allow her to do triple souls and triple damage. But I personally wouldn't advise using her much. Dragon Soul is way better throughout the entire game, including early game. And I don't know, she's kind of like a mini Ferris Raw prior to getting Ferris Raw is what she normally reminds me of. Even though she's a legend, she's basically like an early to mid-game Ferris Raw prior to actually owning one, is what you would basically use her for. Yeah, Soul Zara is okay. For early game soul farming, it's definitely fine. But I wouldn't use it in the main team or main PvP team or anything. It's nice to use around while you're still just needing to try to get some souls before you get better options. But I don't know, it tends to be pretty inconsistent. Especially since she's useless if the enemy has more HP than you. And that's eventually going to happen just from you doing damage. The troop is really weird. There might be troops in the future that might be able to lower our HP better. That could make her viable. But, I don't know, there just isn't much synergy for her in the game currently. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I just noticed. He, bulleted us. How do we go about this? This is a problem. I think we wait it out. Wait it out as in let him get full mana a billion times. and let him reorder our team. Oh, let me go kill that first, though. And now he has to pull at us. I will give him skulls. We don't have Entangle for him, though. Yeah, let's keep moving everything. Oh, stop giving him skulls. Okay, there we go. Let's go do the bullet. Why am I taking his yellow? Oh, so he can't devour us. Literally, our entire team is immune to devour. Even if there's 13 plus brown, we don't even need to worry since he cannot devour us. But yeah, now we just have to kind of play the waiting game, unfortunately. But I need him to move us back. I guess that's fine if we were to stay like this, but make the rest of the delve, which it's only the second room of the delve, so we don't want to have that handicap already. And this is the only room I believe that has movement, unless the tier 1 has it. But I forgot to double check if it does, so we can't just assume it does. I think it was, oh no, we checked if it did or didn't, and it doesn't. It's it's that new room, that one with the wall and everything. So I don't want to take this because he needs all that mana. Problem is, okay, you know what we can do? We can go do that. There we go. And there he goes, taking all his mana. He'll go take that extra turn, or not, because never mind. Ooh, what do we do about this? The only move on the entire board is that brown. And I did not want to take a brown. So we'll do that. Good, we did not take a skull. Move that so he takes it. Need him to cast one more time. You're almost there. Let's get your mana somehow. Hopefully we will not hit it. Actually, you know what? We'll take that. I want to do something that has a 0% chance for us to get a skull. Then he does this thing. And he's dead. There we go. That was way too annoying to have to do, but they're back to normal. As if he didn't cast it at all. And now we don't have to deal with a reordered team the entire time, which is pretty relevant because we do not want a Mountain Crusher blocked by 48 brown mana. That would obviously not be good. Oh, sorry, James, what was your question? What's the lowest % upgrade quality you would attempt when leveling hordes? It doesn't really matter too much because you'll have... I thought it mattered a lot more as well, initially, but you're automatically, well, not automatically, but you're pretty much every single time, regardless of how you do it, going to have a level 10 quality horde prior to having a level 100 horde. So you can pretty much just use it however you want. The most optimal way to do it would be just to use your smaller treasures early on and save your bigger treasures, and then throw all your bigger treasures down. But if you're still in early game to the point where you have almost no treasures, which it seems like you kind of are at the moment, you pretty much just throw every treasure the second you get it, and just hope it goes up. Because you need the extra value that every single treasure would end up giving, either because of the stats or because of the possible low % chance of actually upgrading. You almost got 4,000 diamonds and don't know if to get a second Ra or for Infernus. Oh, I would definitely go for Infernus if you don't have an Infernus yet, but you do have a Ra. You don't really necessarily need double Fairish Ra. It's nice to have, but there's plenty of one single Fairish Ra teams out there that don't require 2 of them. And 1 Fairish Ra teams aren't too much slower than 2 Fairish Ras. 2 Fairish Ras is obviously quicker, but it's not like an exceptionally gigantic difference. It is if you're planning on soul farming for like 50 to 100 hours, but if you're only planning on doing it for like maybe Dawnbringer or something, and you're already partially there, it's not going to make too big a difference. Plus, you gain more of a benefit from having something like Infernus for better PvP teams if you don't currently have better PvP teams. Hopefully this gives us Weaver. The amount of damage we do off that explosion should lower him enough, or not. For 2 damage off. Well, we'll do it again, and this will be enough to lower him down into kill range. So we'll simply go do that again, and then Weaver will kill it, or not, never mind. We'll go Megavore. How can you get Arachnine Weaver? Arachnine Weaver, the easiest way to go get that, and really the only way to really get that, is wait until it appears in the Soul Forge, and then craft it for 4,000 diamonds. That's about one of the only ways you're really going to be able to get it. Also, hello, Ice Ice. Welcome. Okay, he just converted every brown off the board. You know what? I'm pretty sure they deliberately made a Tapon team just so they could do that. Because they know what the meta is. That's why they nerfed I. So that would make sense that they would add another brown counter. I'm pretty sure that's the other reason why this faction also has the convert of brown to... What was it? Oh wait, no it doesn't. Never mind. Wait, what had that then? I could have sworn there was another brown converter. Because the other one was green to purple. But anyways, let's get another Mountain Crusher down. Yeah, that's annoying. That is very annoying. Oh, it wasn't that. It was All-Seeing Eye that had it. My bad. All-Seeing Eye's ellcarjen. Wrong faction. But yeah, it was All-Seeing Eye that has it. Okay, you just instant kills, and we got enough for Megavore. Way more than enough. The devs are unquestionably sarcastic trolls. They are sometimes. Oh, also, did you guys see the flavor text of the most recent troop? I got a good laugh out of that. There's always pretty funny ones, but I don't think I showed it on stream yet or mentioned it. What was it? Dwarf. Oops, that's not how you spell dwarf. Dwarfed. Dwarfed. Dwarf and where'd he go? Right there. No great story ever started with someone eating a salad. That is like the best flavor text I've ever seen for a chubby character ever. Anyways, what do we need? We need to go into here. Hopefully get another Valraven. Otherwise, we need to go spend the little gem. Let's see, not in there, not in there. We'll do this one first, then we go to treasure room, then we go to the top left. What level are your faction troops in here? This faction I have to level 167. Every other faction I have at 100. The only faction I'm currently bothering to level, and probably ever will only level, is Crypt. And the only reason I'm doing that is to get a legit 2,500, because currently we do not have one. We have the achievement for it, but we didn't actually do it. So I do want to make sure we get at least one done. But, yeah, that's the only thing I'm doing. There's no way I'm going to be bothering to waste all my gold to go do all the other factions. Even with higher treasure, it takes a few million gold to go from 100 to 200. And it just isn't worth it. Maybe once we finally have a lot of sacred treasure again, I might consider it, but it's going to be a while before that ever happens again. And for the most part, I would just be saving them for cheaper new factions. So whenever a new faction comes out, we can just go and very cheaply get it maxed. Instead of having to spend like $1 million, we could only spend like 200 or 300,000. Yeah, we need better gold farming now. I think they just need to add a way to upgrade treasures to Mythic using souls. If they did that, that would fix a lot of the issue. It's one of the few resources that has multiple tiers that cannot actually be upgraded into a higher tier. Trade stones can, ingots can. Well, pretty much everything can. It's just not those. It's weird. If they ever added a way to make your bags go to rings and your rings go to chalices and chalice to crown and crown to lamp and lamp to whatever that elephant is, then it would kind of balance itself out. But I don't know why they didn't add that. Like, of all the things they should have added with it, that is definitely one of them. I don't know if they'll add it in the future, but if they don't, there's pretty much no point in upgrading factions most of the time, other than to level 100. Everything beyond that's just a waste of gold. Okay, what do we need here? I guess we just double Megavore and kill out the ones that won't automatically die to a Weaver, and then just kill it with Weaver. And that would have been like 3 instant kills right there with how many extra turns we got. And then the final room. Also, it looks like we're going to get a 3.9 here. We got a 4.00 earlier. Out of every single kingdom, Crypt is by far the absolute best value that you could ever do. It's why a lot of people actually camp level 20 on this faction. And if you're a newer player, you definitely should as well, and just keep it at level 20. It's a very, very, very nice kingdom to camp at 20. It has 1.5 treasure rooms, whereas most other kingdoms currently have, or factions I mean, currently have either 0 or 0.5 as a treasure room. And it just also has the highest multiplier of any faction currently. I believe on average it does. I've seen it hit as high as 4.05. I believe it can even get a little bit higher than that. But its average is somewhere around a 3.85. Which is a little bit above average compared to the others. Doesn't make that huge a difference, but it does if you're farming it for a long period of time. Here's the 3.9. And a little bit of everything. Okay, so hopefully we find a Valraven here. And if not, I do not believe we'll have enough points, but hopefully we will. Otherwise, we'll have to spend 30 gems. Though 30 gems really isn't anything at all, so not that big a deal if we do have to go do it. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, we finally got back to 18 million gems. I mean, 18 million. I wish. 18,000 gems, I mean. Could you imagine if we had 18 million gems? What we could actually do. We'd have enough power orbs to just forever. Actually, I don't even know if you could realistically use 18 million gems. That would take forever if you had that many. Anyways, let's go and continue this event. Get it done. Double check the rooms. Why am I checking that one? Oh, that's why I'm checking that one. Bullet team. That's annoying. Why you got to do that to us? Actually, whenever this is a bullet team and this is a 1.3, you actually have to check this 3, because if this is a 1.3, it's actually more efficient to do this before you go bother doing those two, because their average is 1.25. But assuming this is a 1.25 and this is a 1.3, you always just go for the... well, actually, even in that case, I guess you would technically go for the 1.3 then. Never mind. So yeah, unless this is a 1.4 or higher, I guess you always have to check this room to see if it's a 1.3. But anyways, let's go take out bullets and hopefully not get moved this time. Yeah, Bill Gates level of gems. I don't think anyone has ever reached 1 million gems in this game. I think the highest that has ever been attained is around 200,000 or something. Maybe not even that high. Pretty sure someone has reached 100,000 before, though. Because at one point in the game, it was very broken, the gem economy. And it was possible to earn, like, around 6,000 to 8,000 gems per week at one point. Obviously, it's nowhere near that now. Even with how late game we are right now, we only probably earn about 1,000 to 2,000 per week, depending on all the factors and how many times we take our tribute. So this is going to be the most annoying room in this delve. Technically, it's the most annoying room in any delve ever. Out of all the delve rooms, it's probably the most frustrating one to ever have to deal with. And it's the one that's going to kill the most amount of runs ever. So we have nothing to do here. I'm gonna move that over, but he's probably gonna steal our brown. Nope, he passively takes brown without even technically going for it. I really need 1 brown right now, but we'll just take the yellow for now. Get rid of anything that he needs to get functioning. I almost want to take a purple, but then he's just gonna go right into a red. But it appears to be one of the only few moves, but we'll take that. Takes a red, which he's gonna double brown now, and I have no way of stopping him. So if he lands that, we ought to lose. But then again, we could just wait it out again. He has 2 bullets now. So I guess we just keep waiting until he bullets again and just do it kind of like how we did the other time. And just let him bullet 4 times. He already did once, so we just gotta wait for the other 3. And he already has one right there, so... Just gotta play the waiting game now. Go take the blue to red. I should probably kill one of them though, just to get it out the way. And kill out the rest of his team just while we're waiting it out. Move that over. Trying to make sure we don't give him skulls, because we want him taking mana. Yeah, we'll take a purple for now. I almost just want to throw a Weaver. So we'll take Skull. He's going to get another Troll. That's actually pretty beneficial if he does. I should probably let him have the mana. There he goes. Do I stop his mana or not? I guess we'll stop it a little bit. I don't want him to overkill it too much. There he goes. That's all I needed him to do. And now we need to go win the battle, because if we don't now, we kind of just set everything up, but we didn't kill the rest yet. So let's start killing out the bullets so we don't need to deal with them. Now this guy will reach full mana. Or not. You definitely need him too, so we'll go grab them. Oh, I should have taken that brown next turn. It had full mana right then and there. Oh, I'll throw that in there. Weaver it. And that's pretty much math. We'll get hit by something. And dead. Okay, so we got past bullets again without needing to worry about the reorder. Kind of. Well, we had to worry about it. It just... we didn't have to leave the battle unordered. It's going to be even more annoying in tower. Because you can't, like, dodge around rooms in tower. Because whatever one has to scroll to move on, you have to do. There's no choice. You have to do whatever one that is. So whatever it tells you to do, or whatever your guild tells you to do, because whichever one had to scroll, you kind of have to do regardless of what it is. And there are going to be many instances where those are going to be bullet teams or other kind of really weird movement teams. Oh wait, never mind. What am I saying? Duh. That won't be as relevant. I forgot. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. That's not going to be relevant because in Tower of Doom, you actually get to not only do your teams can you use anything within the color and any color weapon, but you can change your team every single battle, unlike Delves, where Delves you have to use the same team for the entire thing. Tower of Doom, you are allowed to change your team whenever you want. Literally every single battle you can change to something else. So if a troop dies, it makes no effect. As long as you win the battle, that's the only thing that matters. So even if you lose your entire team, it still counts. Or all your team except for one, I mean. And you won't be penalized at all into any future battle, if that does happen. Is there a place on the forums to type, or to go report typos? Yes. I believe... What category would you actually do that in? I guess support? Pretty sure you do that under support. Not 100% certain, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, you can just make a thread on the forum, and if you have like a bunch of typos there, and they'll probably get around to fixing that next patch. Typos is one thing that they normally do get around to actually fixing, because it's really easy to fix more often than not. Because almost all of them are just a text box to fix. Okay, we'll go get that killed. Get Brown. Load it all. Also, they are always looking for people that speak different languages too, to help them with their translations. Because I'm pretty sure there's even more misspellings if you're playing in any version other than English. Okay, so we saved that one. We'll go for this one next. Go for the treasure room. So let's see what this actually says. All allied troops gain money bags at the start of future battles. But they don't. So I'm confused. It didn't happen when we did it in the previous delve. We'll check it this time and see what happens. But it didn't happen for the enemy, nor did it happen for us. Or you know what? It might have happened for the enemy, but it might just not show up on the traits. So I'll look at the start of battle after we kill him and see the next battle afterwards if it actually shows it or not. Ooh, double insta-kill. Very nice. That makes this easy. Very easy. We'll just go grab the last little bit of our mana there and just Megavore to Megavore. How many points do you get from level 80? Oh, I don't know the exact amount of points, and it can vary depending on multipliers in each room. Oh wait, we don't need to do that yet. Or yes, we do. Never mind. It's a 1.2. Okay, so after this battle, we need to see what happens. Probably lower down the speed so we can actually see what's happening with this. But yeah, Moneybags is the 100% gold one, so that'd be really obvious if we had it. But we'll see what happens after. To my understanding, it should give it to all enemies. And it apparently just doesn't show up underneath the delve traits. It just happens, possibly. Oh no! You have movement too? Really? You have movement. I guess you do. I kind of forgot about that. Well then. Oh, and he is stealthy if that wasn't already bad enough. Really? I didn't even realize how annoying this treasure room is. Even though it's literally just a Cedric with a bunch of bags in front of him. But he's not blocked on any mana, so he gets a pretty quick movement. Oh, that's not good. Luckily, this is still a low enough level delve that it's probably not going to matter at all. But, okay, so let's lower down the speed right here. Actually, we'll do it on the next one. So, if we check his traits, he does not have money bags. If we check our own, we do not have it. Actually, let's check a normal troop. Oh, we do. Oh. Wait, what? Interesting. Gain 100% bonus gold from battle. But it doesn't actually trigger onto our thing. They might have added it, but I don't think it's actually working. Because look, Moneybag triggered 0 times, and nor did it actually increase. So it looks like it does indeed affect your allies. That's actually really good then. But it's not currently working. It seems to be glitched and just doesn't do anything. Well, hopefully they'll fix that. But yeah, it doesn't appear to do anything. We have the trait, but it's not doing anything. You can see just by our gold that it hasn't been moved. If we had 4 money bags, that would be 500, is what the value would get there. That still shows 100. And all of our gold gains are still the same. As you see right there, it's not like it increased by a huge amount. It was the normal amount of 4 or whatever it is. Actually, completely forget what the default gold amount is, but whatever it is what it ends up giving us. Oh wait, why did I not kill him? I forgot, he doesn't have stealthy. I'm always so used to him because in what's it called? In dungeons, he has stealthy. But in normal gameplay, he does not. Actually, they really should give him stealthy in normal gameplay. He'd actually be an insanely good troop. He's one of the few things that would gain a ridiculously good benefit from stealthy. Really, any summoner would. Because generally, the last thing you want to die on your team in almost every team context when you're using a summoner is the summoner itself. Because worst comes to worst, you can always win if you just have a summoner. So any summoner that ever gets stealthy is not too bad. Oh wait, what am I doing? Grab that, get the instant kill, and just kill it out. Easy enough. Oh wait, don't we need a Valraven? Oh no! We're gonna need a Valraven or we have to spend 30 gems. Like, that's a big deal, but oh well. It looks like we lose 30 gems. Nope, no Valraven. Okay, what do we need? We'll take a Brown down, try for another Brown. Get a Mountain Crusher in there. Destroy everything. Hopefully get another extra turn kill so we can just tap into tap. Tappy tappy. Let's see. We'll go and get a Brown, throw another one down, get that thing weakened with a Megavore, and then we could weave her into full mana for anything to kill it. Or we'll skull it. Actually, why did I skull it? It has 65% reduction. But we'll go get a hit on it. Don't you even dare or die. Actually, it wouldn't even matter if it did or didn't, because we already got the faction points for doing up to 500. There we go. Okay, and we need to go get one more. Only a 3.7 that time, but we got 8 chests and all shards. Literally nothing but shards. I'll take it. And really, we're going to be 2,000 something short. Oh, apparently. So we have to throw one whole extra sigil just to get it. So we'll go do that. It's only 30 gems. Perfectly good value. Only got a gold ring, but oh well. And then we'll do our final one. Let me just double check these rooms. 1.3, 1.2, 1.3. Ooh. So we gotta do both of those before we move on. Then we have the treasure room and then just the other room. Okay. So we just gotta go complete out like these two and then we'll have enough points. As far as you can see, points do not seem any more than if you had started camping level 20. So where's the nerf? No, it is more. It is quite a bit more. Every single time you move up, it's increasing. I forget the exact interval that's increasing by, but the further you go, you're getting more points than normal. It might not look like it because there are some values that are still showing up incorrectly as you are doing it. It's a known glitch, but it's still calculating it out correctly. But yeah, I believe the room, if you're looking at the amount of room points that it gives, I believe it's still giving an incorrect value. It's still giving the previous format instead of the new format, which might seem like why it's giving the exact same. I forget exactly where it is, but I know that there is currently a glitch where one of the values is showing incorrectly, but still calculating out correctly. It's just, it's visually showing as incorrect, which might be what you're looking at. But no, it does indeed increase the deeper you go. So ideally, you'd want to just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper, though there is a point where you wouldn't want to go any deeper. Like 200 or 250 is like the furthest. Probably 200, I'd say, is a good camping point. This person's camping at 220. This one's doing 190. But then again, most of those almost seem like they just went all the way. But yeah, you can camp at a lower value and just get it up that way. And this guy seems to be camping some as well, because you would have a way higher score by then if you just were to go with 340. You can tell just from the fact that he is 300, that he ended up camping some at one of the levels. Maybe not necessarily 340, but at some point. But you'd mainly, that's only really relevant if you're bothering to get leaderboard though. Otherwise, you can kind of just keep going, because it looks like if you just keep going, you can easily get to about 200, 250 just by doing every single room. So that's leaderboard right now. That would make you third place, possibly even second, possibly. But definitely at least third. Oh no, it wouldn't make you second, but it would definitely make you like third place or fourth, or definitely enough to get a major orb if you were just do the basic all the way every room. I don't know if anyone's really gonna bother doing that though, at least until a new faction gets released. Hello, Brad. Welcome. Okay, so what do we need? Let's grab a yellow there. Get a green to green. Actually, we'll take a green to brown. Double brown. Did our explosion. And after this room, I believe we have all the points we need. That instant kill, nice. Don't think we really needed it much, but anything that speeds up the battle is good. We'll do it here just because... Oh, never mind. They were both in perfect range for it. And then we can throw a Weaver at it. Get our explosion. Throw another Mountain Crusher. Yeah, that should be everything we need. Another Weaver should almost get it, and Skulls will kill it. Okay, that should be all the points we need now. Double check, and then we'll go do the other delves. No! We're one battle off. Okay. Well, let's go do 1 to 2 1.3s. I'll do this one first, just so I remember to do the other one. So we'll go take a Brown Surge. Well, apparently it didn't surge, but we got what we needed. Mountain Crusher it. Mountain Crusher it again. And I kind of want to kill that out, but we are not currently in kill range. Oh, yeah, yes, we are. Never mind. So let's do that. Perfect. And let's keep Megavoring, I guess, because Weaver's not going to do much since they're going to be one shot within one Megavore, so I can't use that to weaken them, unfortunately. But all we have to do is just get the last of our mana, throw like a Mountain Crusher to an extra turn. Perfect, and Megavore him twice, or actually just once, don't even need a second one. Good evening, Kevin, welcome! And there we go, that should be max points now. Let's go collect that, boom. Hopefully be blue, please. Nope, that is useless. And obviously we will not make leaderboard, nor do I have any intention to try to make leaderboard. But there we go. Okay, so that's that. Let's go and take our tributes. That'll fix the gems slightly that we just spent. There we go. There's 11 of our gems back, over 30 gems we just spent. But anyways, now for the other big thing we need to go do. Let's go to Sea of Sorrows and cry yourself, because we need to go do the strongest battles there. But then we don't have to do level 500 for a while. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Then we need to go do Crypt at 500. But I mean, like, actual 500s, like trying to get the base value up. Let's see, go for that, and we only got like 2 copies or something. We still need like 7 more. But let's go do this. We need to go and get this faction done. If we don't lose a single battle, we will have this faction completed today. So let's try doing that. We're still using the same team we've been, Dragon's Eye, Cockatrice, Apothecary, Ubestedt, and hoping that it works. Though we're probably going to lose today, and we'll have to do it tomorrow, because there's a good chance we'll lose at least one of these. But ideally we won't. Those yellows out the way. That. Oh yeah, I forgot we don't have Megavore anymore. We can't get instant kills. You know what? Well, I can't do that this time. But why don't we just replace Ubestedt with Megavore? We wouldn't have the double kill thing. But we hit so many extra turns that we'd probably clean up some kills. You know what? I'm gonna do that next delve, and probably for the next 2. Let's just try that with Megavore. We also use 1 less color if we do that, but I don't know, I think it'll be stronger overall. But then we lose our double kill potential, like we just did. That's the only bad thing with switching. But we don't normally have too many instances where we can double kill when they have this high of stats. Look at all the extra turns we're getting. They could all be Megavore kills. We could have already won. We'll throw that down. Get another Apothecary on it. Get another eye. Throw that down on greens. And regardless of which one that eye is, I believe that's Ubestedt range. If he wouldn't transform, it definitely would be. There we go. Apparently it wasn't, but luckily that guy got hit enough, the first one, that it's got knocked into range. Oh, this is one of the new rooms. It's a pretty useless new room, though. I say that, and then he's going to Death Mark freeze us every single time, and silence. He's going to get every single needed effect exactly when he needs it. Or not. We'll transform him immediately. Perfect. He is the most threatening thing on that team, even though it's barely even that threatening. Oh, wait. Can Hack transform you? No, it's just random stats effects. That's fine. I keep taking extra turns like we need it for Megavore. I just have such a habit after we just did it several times for the previous battles. I don't think that's kill range, which is why I'm still throwing more eyes down. Ooh, he's got a nice cascade there. Good thing these baby dragons don't use Brown. I could see them doing a final nerf to Dragon's Eye. It's like, okay, let's just make baby dragon brown. Okay, let's see, move that down. That or make Dragon's Eye create red instead of brown. Could you imagine that? That would be a interesting nerf. I don't think they've ever changed the color that something creates. Ever. Though if they were to ever do it, I could see them doing it for... Oh wait, never mind. Dragon's Eye doesn't even create colors. Why did I think it created brown? Never mind. It's because, well, it kind of does. It clears out enough board that it does. Actually, it does create one brown. Ta! So I'm not wrong. Just the number is wrong. Oh, we'll go convert that out. Or disable him. Double kill the first 2 slots, which is way overkill at this point. And just get more eyes until he's in kill range. Actually, he should already be in kill range. We just need Ubistet now. Problem is we have no alignment anywheres whatsoever. We'll just do it on yellow. Just we'll throw another eye. Nothing else that mana generates for him. And it'll give us Cockatrice. That's fine if he converts. Doesn't matter what he converts into. Because we got Ubistet, and he's definitely dead off that. Considering how many times you're looping replace Cockatrice with Megavore, we need Cockatrice for Disable though. We need it for Entangle, and we need it for, Bullets. But we need it for its mana drain. And this is one of those battles where we actually do really need that mana drain. And also it's brown creation. But, yeah, we need to make sure we get mana quicker than them. And the easiest way to do that is just to have a Cockatrice, disable it, and go from there. So right here we'll get all the mana we need. And then we can go disable them if we need. I don't need it yet, though. But we will in a moment. But you need like a Cockatrice or a really quick drain to be able to deal with those. Just so that they don't get a move on you. Like, we were having that issue because we were using the Megavore team earlier, but that's one nice thing that the Cockatrice does allow you to do, which is basically negate that out so you don't need to worry about them. So let's keep throwing eyes. Looks like we might not even need it, but if we do, we have it. That's the whole point of having it. And also to entangle. And also to make sure those don't transform. That dagger down again. Go grab a... I don't even know what I need here. I just want to throw a skull at him just so he goes into kill range. There's no skull available, so we'll just move that. Oh, now there is. Oh, that is not the move I meant to do, though. Fail. We'll just go drain him, I guess. So there goes our skull that we could have gotten. And now he's transformed. Come on now. I need something to get hit by damage so we can actually go and destroy them. Better we just have to double Ubistet them or something, which at this point I think I'm just going to do. So we'll do that. Oh, it's already enough. Perfect. I keep underestimating his damage sometimes. It is boost ratio off of attack. So we'll go take that over. Get another eye. Hopefully it'll hit the last one, and that should be in kill range if it does, or it won't, so it's not. But we'll get another eye, throw it again. It has to hit one of them, and then that should be Ubistet. And that should be damaged enough. Dead. Dragon's Eye will turn hero into a level 0. I don't think it can be turned into level 0. It could do a level 1. But, I don't know. Wouldn't it do half your level? I thought it would transform you into a level 10 baby dragon. Because it does it based on half your hero's level. Which would be 10. I haven't actually tried using it yet on a person's hero, so maybe it does. I generally don't use it in PvP because there's way quicker things for PvP. You can replace out Ubistet with a lot of things. Sylvania Mora, Yasmin, well, it depends on the faction. But, Sylvania Mora, Yasmin, Megavore, Gargoyle, and, yeah, pretty much anything. As long as it helps you clean up whatever you're fighting, or as long as it helps clean up baby dragons. Oh, dragon cruncher as well. But anything that can clean up dragons is basically what you'd want to have, the baby dragons. And we're going to be trying Megavore next, the next two, or the next one, and just see how it goes. Just so we have instant kill chance. I love having that. It's just nice to have just a free kill out of nowhere. Even if it doesn't end up triggering, at least you know it can. So you still go an extra turn spam every single time you get the chance. So throwing that Ide in there. So everything of relevance has been transformed. There's still one troop that could technically kill us, but it's probably not going to. Also, wow, they're high levels. Even converted to half, they're still gigantic. Oh, it could take... Oh, never mind, that wasn't anything. Thought it was for a second. We'll go take the purple... never mind. We'll go take the... Nothing? Nothing looks relevant. We'll stick it around for now. We get a nice convert onto blue or something. He'll hit us a bunch. Grab that. Get herself another thing. Move that down. We'll throw an eye, I guess, at him. Get down to red. Oh, that almost missed. Get down red. Please convert first slot already. I guess we have Ubestead now. And he's going to transform into some big dragon again. It's funny, we did have a battle already where it transformed to Leviathan. I didn't notice, and then it moved us. Let's not have that happen again. So he enraged that. That's doesn't make it any more relevant for the most part. It's already pretty low stats still. Get another Apothecary. To imagine, this has only been one delve so far. Yeah, we'll get that down again. That's not kill range, is it? It is. Nice. Wow, 837 damage. That is high stats. Oh, there we go. One down. Let's try that 2 more times without losing. 490. Let's see, what do we have as far as rooms? Easy. Annoying Shadow Hunter. And normal everything. Okay. So let's go get a... let's try it with Megavore, see what happens. It does make it so we don't use red, so now we're not using red nor purple. But it's probably going to be stronger. And we have enough board control that it won't really matter. So that does mean we get less value out of Dragon's Eyes, since we're not destroying as much of what we need for our troop, but should be fine. With all the instant kills we might get, it's probably going to be better. Well, so far a bad board. Oh no, it isn't. We could go move that. Just hoping it would kill on the very first extra turn. Got a few so far, still no kills. So it's only 8%, but it takes a little while sometimes. Grab another extra turn there. There we go, that's what we want to see. That's why we have Megavore. Doing Megavore related things. And that easily brings him into Megavore kill range. We can't double kill like we were with the other guy, but it's still fine. So just keep double checking for extra turns, kill that out, and keep throwing down eye. So we do only kill them one at a time, but it'll make up for the fact that we have instant kill. I want to throw Ubestead on that so badly though, but we don't have it. Oh yeah, we have to waste our turn too. Well, then again, we had to with Ubestead as well. If we wanted to actually go secure a kill. Like right now, we need to go do that. Yep, that just made him stronger. Really? Okay, and he just dies an instant kill. So we got 2 instant kills in the first battle. So it's basically like we had Ubestead, just slightly different. And I guess for higher stats, it does work a little bit better than Ubestead. Even though Ubestead does have the attack boost ratio, it doesn't have... the instant kill doesn't even care what their stats are. They could be 1,000, and it wouldn't make any difference. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Chill on the skulls. That's almost one-shot skull. That is very high skull damage. Even transformed, it can almost kill us. Oh, there we go, nice. Instant kill, the most annoying one. Megavore is not enough damage. And I don't want him taking that skull, so let's take it. He's just gonna do that. I can't really stop him. Oh, that'd be annoying if he does our Megavore down. Actually, I do. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? We have Drain. Duh. We have Cockatrice for a reason. Might as well use it. We get that down, get on yellow, get an eye down, go from there. No free skull, but we'll just simply take that skull over. We could Megavore, or just try getting a skull. I guess we'll waste the Megavore. Also get rid of all their armors. Which makes it slightly easier to skull kill if we wanted to. It's kind of funny, they basically go back to the same durability after that. Because I gave them their armor back when they transform. I really wish I was in Megavore range right now. But we'll just have to go convert him again. And now he's in Megavore range. And easy kill. Hello, Baktron, welcome. Not so far so good. Most annoying thing here though is Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter one hits whatever it touches, due to all the boost ratio it has. That's bad, but hopefully it gets transformed. There we go, perfect. Well, that dealt with that easily. It's also completely blocked by this guy who's also using blue-purple. If they didn't put a blue-purple in front of it, this would probably be the most annoying battle in all of Delves. But luckily they put a blue-purple, so it takes a lot of mana before it gets going. Okay, Apothecary time. Let's just go do that on purple there. Take another one. Take another one. Leave the rest as is. Get another eye down. And what do we do about that? There's not enough to kill it with Megavore. And that skull's kind of pointless, so let's let him have it. Just gonna break barrier with it. Try getting an instant kill. Perfect. Grab a little bit more mana if we can somewhere else. Move that first. Still no good convert. I almost just feel like taking that skull. So we'll do that. Perhaps I thought that would have cascaded. There's one off. The double team skull kind of messed it up. But let's throw another eye, hopefully into Megavore range. Nope, neither of them wants to go into range. Oh, now he does. He'll die off a burn. Could also done a skull for that. Same difference though. Go get that down. All the mana we need. Hopefully gets into Megavore range. Perfect. And then just have to deal with one last annoying one. We can go drain it if we have to, though I don't think we're going to bother. We can just simply go for reds, hopefully instant kill, and perfect. We seem to be getting above average instant kill rate. 8%'s doing pretty good right now. I definitely don't mind though. Helps get through this quicker, which is helpful because they take so long. No, that helps. Well, one down. And that was one of the more annoying ones too. Second slot and fourth slot are the biggest two that are going to kill us. Last slot can triple kill us, and second slot can single kill us, while also doing a lot of damage to two of them. All those extra turns and we don't get one, yet we take like two and it instantly kills them. There we go, we neutralized every threat pretty much. I still need to make sure he gets entangled just so he doesn't like get some skulls out of nowhere. Though it actually doesn't matter if we lose a troop this time. Only on the next battle does it matter if we lose a troop. Because then we have to go do 500 again. Even if we complete out 500, if we lose a troop, we have to do it all over again. Just because we need the pure Deathless. Come on, one more instant kill. Make this easier on us. Come on. I know you're in there. I'm going to keep doing this until we run out of extra turns. And we just ran out of extra turns. Okay, let's go and throw another eye down. Should probably go entangle him. He's just going to get so many skulls right here. I would just take another Brown, but yeah, let's entangle him. Hope we did get an instant kill. A little late though, you hit the wrong one with eye. That's why I wanted to try getting the instant kill first. We'll just eye him one more time and that should be kill range. If it'll let us. Do it on the purple there. Who knows, maybe we'll get an instant kill in that time as well. It'd make it even easier. I'll throw an eye down and he's just Megavored now. There we go. Okay, one more time. And we need to make sure it's Deathless. This is technically the only battle out of any of them that matters if it's Deathless, the 500th. So, let's go do it. And we'll do it with the Megavore because why not? Seems to be working out nicely. Moment of truth. He'll probably die instantly now. Let's see, we'll do that on blue. Oh, that's good to see. Do that 12 more times. There we go. Good job. Keep doing that. There we go. Keep doing that. Good job, Megavore. Wow, that was lucky. I think we had 5 extra turns. 4 of them killed on 8%. That was super lucky. Now do that 12 more times. Oh, he almost ruins. That's funny. He just exploded it, but he moved the extra turn right back. Wow, that is lucky. We are on a really good extra turn streak right now. For once when we actually need it. Normally we get lucky when we don't actually need it, but this is one of the instances where it's pretty beneficial. Take that. Oh no, we didn't get a kill. What is this? There we go. We'll go get another eye. I guess we have to kill them normally for once instead of just letting them all die to extra turns. That's an Ultravore. Yeah, we'll get another thing down. Yeah, seriously, look at that. That's definitely way above average. I don't mind, though. I'm just gonna try doing it. Now's the time to do it. 500 level delves are like the strongest battles you ever really need to ever do in this game. As far as the stat difference. Luckily, there's so many troops that upscale into instant kills and stuff that it doesn't really matter too much. Let's go disable him again. We obviously won this battle. It's just a matter of actually applying the damage. Okay, I'll go do that on reds. Get a brown, I guess. Run another eye down. Actually, just move the purple over. So that. Another eye. I guess technically we can kill it with Megavore right now. I probably should just to make sure the next eye has 100% chance. No! Chance of hitting the right one. I totally misclicked that. But at least now we can go down the skull route. So plan B. Double skull him. So we'll do that. And then skull him again. If we can find one. Well, what's plan B? I guess try getting Megavore to full mana. Not so far so good, but still need to hit and dead. There we go. Okay, 2 more. Let's see every instant kill. Oh, bullets. That's not good. Though most of our team is immune to Devour. The only thing that isn't is actually Cockatrice. Everything else has immune. Please hit 1 to 2 bullets. That is not a bullet. Try it again. That is also not a bullet. You've hit everything but the bullets. The thing we needed to hit is the only thing you haven't hit. There we go. And 1 more to go. Nice little instant kill in there. That will probably just make a 4 kill. I should convert out yellow every chance I get just to make sure he has less colors that he can use on the board. Nice. Do we disable him? No, I think we just manually take mana, throw another eye. Please hit second slot already, so we don't have to deal with him. Nope, but we can go Megavore that to have 1 less thing to have to kill. We'll then go drain him next turn. Get rid of all the blues here. Come on, instant kill, where are you? That would be a great time to trigger. There we go, okay, we won. But yeah, they're really doing good right now, the instant kills. I keep forgetting how ridiculously good Megavore is in delves. I guess I got so used to using previous eye that I kind of stopped using Megavore for a while. Okay, final battle. Level 500 of Sea of Sorrows. Let's see how much damage he does. 120. Could you imagine doing Pure Faction? I don't even think that's... This might actually be harder than Hall of Guardians now that I think about it. Let me screenshot this in case we ever do need that data. But, wow, that is absurd. That is enough to... this is enough true damage to 4-wipe your entire team. Possibly. Definitely 3-wipe. If it hits 2nd and 4th, it guaranteed 3-wipes you. And is bringing the other one to, like, if it gets tapped with 1 skull, it dies range. But then again, they're already in 1 skull tap die range. Even at full durability, they're at 1 skull death. Also, we have to be really careful with that, too. He can't actually be stunned, so we need to get a really early hit on him. Oh, why did I not take blue? I forgot we have the banner set to +1 blue. Okay, let's go get Apothecary mana. Please get instant kill, because we need it so badly right now. Oh, no, you used all of our luck already. We'll go and throw the eye down. That is one of the true damage. But then again, literally everything we need to hit other than her. She's the only one that we don't really need to worry about, for the most part. It's not that we don't need to worry about her, it's just she's the least threatening out of any of them. Good, we got a free instant kill. That makes it slightly easier. She got transformed, so I just need first slot down now and we win. Or at least a really good chance of winning. Not quite. Got Apothecary again. Hopefully that'll clear a kill here. Nope, but come on, eye. Go for the eye, didn't get it. Soon there'll be Megavore range though, so we'll just do that next. Get rid of the blue. Nice, another instant kill. Throw another eye. There we go, I think we won. That should be matched. Still can die, he can get a lot of skulls out of nowhere. If we don't have barrier, that's going to hurt a lot. I should have actually transformed the other guy. Guess it doesn't matter too much, but we'll throw that down. And 2 more eyes and we win. Or if we can get an instant kill off of either of these, do down to purple. Get another eye down. Now we can Megavore that. And then the other guy will hopefully die to instant kill, or we'll just have to go and cycle through another eye cycle. And yep, looks like we win. Oh, I should have let him transform just to see what he gets to go as. The baby dragon gets to dress up for Halloween. And that's match. There we go. All delves completed, kind of, if you don't count pure faction, which I definitely don't count. And there we go. Okay. And that's deathless, obviously. So we don't need to go repeat this anymore. Sweet. So now we have 500, 500. And obviously that's not completed, but that's never going to be completed. Realistically. Yeah, there we go. And let's go and just throw shards here. I don't think it's going to be enough for everything, but we'll still do it. I think we still need 6 or 7 more copies of the rare. But we'll get it in time. I guess next week we'll have it. For sure. Unless we get like super lucky before then. Because we're getting almost no shards now from events. Because we don't have any kingdom designated to farming. Oh, we got more bull biters. Oh, that reminds me. With the pet that we got for free today as well. I didn't really make much mention of it. But wait, what's a jack-o'-lantern? What is that? Looks like a new weapon. Ooh, that's a weapon that we don't even have yet either. I didn't even realize that. Cool. But anyways, as far as the voodoo or hoodoo doll, oh, it's not even called a voodoo doll really. But we got one for free today. You also get it tomorrow as well, of course. But yeah, let me go upgrade those because we actually get an orb out of that. Please be a blue one. I don't think it's major orb, but still, let's go do that right now. So we can go upgrade our Bull Biter, go get him maxed, send him, feed him, and now do the same for the other pet. Where'd he go? Right there, Voodoo Doll. It's fully cosmetic, it doesn't do anything. But we'll go feed it. And there we go. Okay, so we're at 780. Making progress. And let's go and claim our stuff. So one of these is 5 gems. But the more relevant one is Blue Orb, right? Right? Show the Blue Orb. That is not a Blue Orb, but at least we're on a decent Purple Orb streak. Oh well, that's what we get from those. And yeah, I believe that was everything then. Oh, no. I guess we could still finish out the faction event. We still have several more rooms to go complete out. So let's go finish that out. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just finish out the faction event, and that'll pretty much be that. Tomorrow, we're getting the Voodoo Doll. Obviously, I won't really be going over much with that. We will still be having our normal stream. And I guess we'll make it somewhat festive for Halloween! Okay, what do we need to move? We'll go take a purple there. What to use instead of a second Megavore on your other team? Any support troop would probably work. I guess a Queen Aurora if you have it laying around. Other than that, if it fits into the coloration, Cockatrice would be pretty decent. Any kind of mana generator that is brown would be pretty decent. So things like Apothecary, Rock Troll, stuff like that. Okay, why am I so disoriented by this battle? We have like nothing to do on this current board. It's really weird. So we'll take this brown down. Get a Mountain Crusher. Go get rid of his summoner. Actually, he does have 2 summoners though, but I can't kill both simultaneously. Oh, that can actually hit really high. I gotta be careful. 106. Ouch. So we'll go get our hit right there. There's no way I can stun him, so he's gonna get a summon. Can't stop it. All I can do is just throw a bunch of damage at him. And there we go. What do I think for this Delve event? Guardian Crown, Yagwe, Divinia. I guess that'd be okay. You have the Crown to reorder your team, you have Yagwe for damage, and you have Divinia to HP buff. I don't think you would really need double Yagwe though for anything. Normally one Yagwe is enough, and just let the excess red go into your Divinia. You need to do it with Faction Team, right? Or tomorrow? No, there's no way I'm getting it done with Faction Team. Pure Faction on level 500 is nearly impossible in every faction. Even if you max out and spend like 1 billion gold or whatever absurd amount you need to actually get the faction to level 1000, which is max level, even at that point, there's some factions where you wouldn't have enough stats to actually win. The only one that we're realistically going to try for is Crypt, just because it has the easiest pure faction game. But that's the only one I'm ever going to bother with. Every other one I'm leaving at whatever it's at now. I might eventually try to get them to 250 or something, but there's no way I'm ever going to try doing them at 500. The only problem with trying to do them at 250 though is we have to do leaderboard every single time we want to try getting one to 250. Faction teams would be a lot easier if you could use hero on it. Even if you could use hero but were only restricted to the faction's weapon, it would still at least be somewhat easier than using pure faction team, because then you can use any hero effects you want. But no, most pure factions are useless. At least when they're not necessarily like useless, but relative to battles that are basically mirroring yourself with pure faction versus pure faction, when the enemy has like 10 times your stats, that doesn't really work out too well. Okay, we'll go and take a round. Grab nothing, because none of it's worth it. Take the red, I guess. Try getting a brown cascade. It falls everywhere around it except where we need it. Of course. I guess we'll just go and Megavore into nothing. So Megavore. Yeah, just some explosions down if it'll let us. Hopefully we find a Valraven. If we do, I'll probably do the battles off stream. That would definitely make our 30 gems worth it if we find a random Valraven. That's for sure. Actually, if we do, I think we can even make leaderboard off of that if we find a Valraven. It would also explain why so many people are at 120. Okay, we'll throw that down. So it would basically come to pure luck if we would make it at that point. Because if everyone's doing in multiplier order, it really just comes down to who got better multipliers. You have no control over that. I like how he's the worst troop in the game and just death marks himself. Poor thing. They actually made him even worse. He now death marks a random ally. Before he used to just death mark himself, but now he has the capability of killing your allies instead of just himself. So he got even more efficient at being bad. I'm pretty sure they did that change just to troll me because I always say how bad he is, and then they made him worse. But if they legitimately were trying to make him better and did that to try to make him better, that's pretty funny. He doesn't even have the capability of death marking the enemy, which doesn't make any sense. Like, I can understand his ability a bit if he, like, double death mark the enemy, or even just single death mark the enemy, or, you know, death mark the enemy to any degree, but he doesn't even get to do that. Nosferatu. Themed for Halloween. Okay, we'll go get the explosion there. Kinda want to skull poke him twice. That or Megavore into something. I'll Megavore to skull, I guess. But he took my skull. We'll throw a Megavore here. I can't. He's stunned. Wait, how'd he get stunned? Oh, duh. Our hero. Whenever he hits our hero, he gets stunned. Come on, skulls. Where are you? Oh, that is not what I meant to take. I meant to take that for an extra turn, and we would have gotten that skull too. If it wasn't for the meddling misclick. And he'll just die off the Megavore. It's not like he's any threat. We could miss-click like 10 times and we probably wouldn't even lose a single troop. And then we have this room and then the final room. Here's a bunch of Devour, but our whole team is immune. Oh, we did find a Vow Raven. Okay, I'll do that off stream. That's gonna take a while. But, yeah, we'll go do that Vow Raven. See what loot we make. Might even make leaderboard. That'd be nice. Hopefully we get a good orb if we do. Oh, I didn't do that. I should have exploded and then killed it off a Weaver. He had exactly 48, which is how much damage we have. Now I can't Weaver either of these two because of that. Let's see. Hopefully this does enough damage. No, it does not. But at least that does that. And then we just Megavore him. And then go to final battle, and that'll be that. 2 more sigils. Thank you very much. And then we'll get a level... What is this? Level 8 chest from this. What is my personal ranking for faction teams? In what context? Like, which one's the easiest to do, or which ones are the best teams? As far as best teams, All Seeing Eye has the best, followed by Hall of Guardian, followed by Sea of Sorrows with this faction as the worst, the Crypt. But as far as the easiest to do, oddly enough, it's almost the exact inverse of what I just said. Crypt is the easiest to do pure faction on, because Lady Mirana has instant kill, and you can just use 4 of her, and that still counts as pure faction. The second easiest would probably have to be All-Seeing Eye, simply because you can get Skull Spam, and eventually you'd get lucky enough with Skull Spam and attack steal that you would win. Very unlikely, but it is possible. There's a way to win. Then it would probably be Hall of Guardians, which is super ridiculously annoying. Hall of Guardians and Sea of Sorrows are equally as annoying. Problem with Sea of Sorrows is there's so much true damage that it'll wipe your entire team in like a cast or two. And the problem with Hall of Guardians is similar in that it has a really, really tanky frontline tank that you're almost never going to kill. And it has a Gargoyle that will that will single kill or triple kill you every time it casts. Similar to how the Sea of Sorrows will triple kill you whenever the legendary casts. Yeah, it's just really frustrating. Both of those two. Okay, I need Weaver to full, but we'll go through that there. Get a nice explosion. Then we get Weaver twice. Or once, actually. We just buys off of that. And there we go. Claim our rewards. Level 8 chest. And that is that. Claim our little loot. Oh, nice. 122 and then 154 glory. I'll take it. And there we go. That's that. And we'll go use our other 2 battles later. And who knows? Maybe we'll make leaderboard. I'm pretty sure 120 is still leaderboard range. We'd have to get a really solid 120, but we might. Oh, no. You know what? Maybe not. That's way too many points to do in just 2 battles. Oh, wait. Never mind. Oh, yeah. In 2 factions, I don't think we can cover that many. Well, we'll find out later. Pretty sure it won't, though. Oh, anyways. Wait, why did it not move forward? Oh, because I didn't do a room yet. That's why. Even though I'm on 100, it didn't update to be on 100 yet. I don't think it does until we actually start the room. But anyways, we'll worry about that later. Let's just go use the last little bit of our shards. And if anyone still had anything you want to ask, let me know. Or anything I missed. Nice. I need more of him. How many short are we? I might actually have it on tomorrow's stream then. I'll wait to use the shards for tomorrow, though. If I do get any shards tonight, which I definitely should. Okay, so we got 1 more copy. I think that makes us 5 or 6 copies short. And then we'll have Sword's Edge maxed. Let's see where to go. I'm looking for Crypt. We need only 4 more copies. So close, but not quite. But we'll have that tomorrow for sure. But anyways, guys, that'll wrap it up for now. Tomorrow we'll just kind of be celebrating Halloween a little bit. And other than that, yeah, I hope y'all have a good Halloween. I don't think I'm going to be doing any day-long stream like I did last year for it. There just isn't really anything to do it. Though, our next big stream, as far as like long streams are concerned, will probably be for when the Tower of Doom gets released. We're going to be doing a lot of Tower of Doom once Tower of Doom becomes a thing. So, yeah, probably on Tuesday, maybe, for Tower of Doom of next week, obviously. But, yeah, we'll be doing a lot of Tower of Doom once it gets released, because that's actually the main thing that came in version 4.1. We haven't obviously gotten to do anything with it yet, but that is the main new feature that was introduced to this current version of the game. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. Enjoy Halloween, and goodbye, everyone. Oh, thank you for the happy pre-birthday. Yeah, my birthday's next Sunday is my birthday, November 4th. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. Have a wonderful week, and goodbye, everyone.